While I have either Milwaukee or Toronto going to the finals, let us not forget the other two Eastern Conference sleepers, Boston and Philadelphia. Now today I'm going to cover Philadelphia because they are truly in a situation where they are in a good position, a good enough position at least, to have home court advantage at least in the first bit, and then, against other teams, they would have one advantage that every other team in the East wishes that they had. Definitely, before we get into this video, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, suggestions down below, comment your thoughts down below. Let's get it. First off, Ben Simmons, while he is a stat lover, okay, sometimes truly runs this offense as best as possible while working with no shot, all right? For those wondering how Ben Simmons gets the job done while not being able to space the floor, it's this simple, all right? He uses a lot of moving screens, but doesn't make them illegal based on natural motions. Just look at this play. Ben's gonna drive, is gonna drive to the rim on a fast break, where he could finish and risk landing on somebody, because he has a vert, but waits and looks for the trailer and dishes while running forward, which screens the defender basically from being able to get the block for the easy two. Now he does this at least 2 to 3 times per game. That's about 6 easy points that he didn't even have to do himself. All right, now I always love this play because it usually leads to a sick dunk, all right, as well as this being a move that the NBA will most likely never start regulating just because it's so hard to regulate. So I wonder why more people, don't do it, but here's what it is. Ben this year, better than last, has been picking his spots better and choosing to score more in the flow of the fast break than in half-court offenses. And when he is in half-court offenses, he posts up and basically barbecue chickens somebody. All right, Ben Simmons, he has deserved his all-star spot this year. And, has point blank just been balling with less selfish play and, of course, beautiful vision for shooters. One reason I'm emphasizing Simmons' growth in IQ is that he still doesn't have a shot, so he had to figure out ways to score and get his team points that doesn't come from a half-court set necessarily. And Brett Brown is also part of that game planning, who I didn't really believe in as a coach last year, especially after the Boston series, all right, to be honest with you. But he has made some great adjustments to positioning for the team based on Simmons' lack of shooting. He simply has Joel trail on breaks or when Simmons is bringing the ball up. Basically Joel can space the floor and Simmons can work on the block naturally and get putbacks or, use his post work. Now, Joel is the ultimate finisher. This man's an antagonizer, is instigator, all that stuff, man. And, he's the leader for this current squad. All right. Now, when it's time to play big teams, Joel definitely shows up. And to be honest, outside just the basketball analysis, this dude just gets in people's heads, man, because he's not one of these dudes that, is just blowing smoke. All right, my dude will block his shot, talk ish, and then run down the court, trailing Simmons, and either pop it from 3 or go posterize somebody. Or you could put him on the block and he can go to work like Hakeem. So, I mean, really it is what it is. Pick your poison at that point. Now, I can't lie to you. Joel has truly been great this season and just going off and, just going off in various games. And no other team in the East really has anybody who can stop him. All right, the claw just isn't big enough. It's just how this dude is 6'7". Joel is like 7 foot plus. Greek Freak has a shot, but please name me one big man who can put Joel on clamps the way he's been playing this year. All right, now next we have to cover Mr. Jimmy Butler, who quite honestly has fit somewhat like a glove, a little of an undersized glove or oversized, however you want to, describe that glove for the 76ers, offering clutch play on the wing as well as being able to defend some of the best wings in the game, like PG-13 and Kawhi. Now, I know it didn't result too well with PG-13 the other night, but don't get it twisted. All right, Jimmy Butler was going at him. They were both going back and forth with clutch shots. It is what it is. Great players make shots. All right, while there is a lot of drama going on in that locker room, supposedly with this guy, nothing major has popped up yet, so we're going to say that he's just been a plus and not a minus. All right, now the 76ers role players make them a dangerous look as well because, look, man, when you have a guy like the other night against the Houston Rockets with Corey Brewer, just look at what he did, man. He's the type of guy you can throw at James, someone like James, to take the long assignment of guarding him the whole night because he doesn't have a huge offensive role. The man is wiry and pesky, man. It's just annoying as hell when he's on you for a night. He's given that Black Ops assignment of just covering you the whole night. Now, Wilson Chandler can create his own shot and spaces the floor well. Landry Shamet, the man runs the floor well and he can space. JJ Redick knows his role very well, and he does his role very well. Man, his clutch 3 after another. Look, I say some guys' shots on Aquafina. No, this motherfucker, this dude's shot, his jumper is on Aquafina. All right, and TJ McConnell, he definitely gives good effort. And Bolden, he's just been making good decisions with the ball and keeping it simple, driving or kicking. The real reason I see the 76ers being able to shake things up in the West is Embiid, Simmons, and the addition of Butler. Now, these guys are long, and the only break in the defense is J.J. Redick, who does actually put an effort on that end and makes up for it with consistent offensive production. I could see the 76ers beating the Bucks or Raptors because neither of those teams have enough bigs, or not enough bigs, but really have the bigs in general to keep throwing at Embiid, as well as the Bucks not having the ability to shut down Simmons, Embiid, and Butler. They'll have to choose. While I do believe that the Raptors are the better team, there is a shot that the 76ers take them because Kyle Lowry is a small guard, and he's going to have to either cover Ben Simmons and use up all his fouls basically to put him on the line, or somehow, some way, be able to switch onto Redick without the offense taking advantage of it. Switch on to Redick, and we don't know for sure, guaranteed, that Kyle will ball out that series. I don't believe that the 76ers match up well with Boston because Boston is just, they have their number game plan wise. All right, Brad Stevens already knows what the 76ers are doing basically to mask the Ben Simmons issue, and we'll poke and prod at that all night. All right, Brad Stevens will probably hope to send Simmons to the line anywhere from 10 to 15 times a game, using different defenders as well as shrinking the floor. The 76ers will have to keep playing this handicap style of basketball until Simmons' jumper improves. Now, Joel can be allowed to go to work once this happens. Once Simmons can start spacing the floor, Joel can be allowed to be put in the situation where he's best used, which is on the block. All right, make no mistake about it. The 76ers, they do have the length, the support, and the talent to slip to the finals. All right, and also make no mistake about it, I still have the Raptors making the finals. However, the 76ers are really, they are really a sleeper, man, and they really might have a sleeper's edge here. Very few people in the media and in the basketball scene take them seriously outside of the top teams. Just look. Milwaukee, Boston, Toronto, everybody's just been chirping about them all year, and everybody thinks they're way ahead of the rest of the pack. Understand this, Milwaukee is just figuring things out this year. Boston is a chemistry nightmare right now, and Toronto has been shown to quit before. So each team does have a weakness. Now, I don't believe that, Kawhi and Danny Green will allow the Raptors to lose to any team in the East, but each of those teams depend on one player to be a superstar because make no mistake about it, again, just because the Raptors work in the regular season without Kawhi does not mean they will in the playoffs. The Raptors are a first-round exit team in the playoffs without Kawhi, so much of these other teams' success will revolve around one player being special, and we already know what happens up there in Milwaukee with the Greek Freak. Now, the 76ers have 3 players who are special, and that no matter what, the chemistry issues are, that makes them a viable playoff threat, I promise you. All the top teams have them circled on the calendar to come extra ready. Trust me, they do not come to the 76ers dome without being ready. They know they have to come in there right and come correct. Ben Simmons is a top 20 player in the league, top 25 at least. So is Jimmy Butler. And Jimmy Butler really is at his best when he is in a beta situation. Because truly he's a beta talent. He's an alpha personality, but he has beta talent. And really, he's only going to be subservient when he sees the people above him are truly better than him and have more drive, or a drive equal to his, which that is the situation right now, which is mostly why you probably haven't seen him lash out, because look, Joel Embiid ain't going to take shit like Andrew Wiggins will. All right, Joel Embiid ain't going to take all that. And Ben Simmons knows what his value is and how talented he is, so he's not going to take shit either. Now, definitely look out for those boys because Joel Embiid is a top 10 player, and that right there, that always makes you dangerous. When you have 3 players in the top 10, that just makes you dangerous, all right? As well as the team being around them and rallying and doing their jobs and knowing their roles. When you know your role, like the Rockies to say, man, when you know your role and you shut your mouth, hey, man, that's a dangerous combo. Now, definitely, if you like videos like this, definitely subscribe and leave suggestions down below. I'll comment what team I'll cover next. And you already know to never be mad at me, but be mad at yourself for being an underachiever. Play the outro.